Number 3 is Fallout Girl, being driven and trained by Mark Filion. Number 4 is Choose to Cruise, with driver Don Howlett holding the reins. And your number 5 horse in race number 5, Is He Watching? That's Michael Ray in the bike for that one. And there you go. Horses are going to get themselves into position, and we are but mere moments away from pacing. The gate's rolling as the horses come around the turn. They're at the post. Swing open that gate and let them ponies accelerate. We are racing. Look at that. 3 across to start off as we get race number 5 underway from the loop here at Red River Exhibition Park. And right away off the hop, making the move from the outside, that is Choose to Cruise. The number 4 horse, Choose to Cruise, taking the early lead with Don Howlett on the reins as we head down that back stretch. It's Choose to Cruise, followed by Grit and Grace, Control the Distance. Is He Watching? And Followed Girl, watching everybody from the back of the pack. As we head towards the first quarter pole at a time of 30-2, Choose to Cruise, Grit and Grace, Control the Distance, Is He Watching? And Fallout Girls. The horses are evenly spaced out as we move through that wind and into turn number 2, coming around to the home stretch for the first time and the wind at their back. It's Choose to Cruise, Grit and Grace, Control the Distance, Is He Watching? And Fallout Girl, about a half to a three-quarter horse lead in between each one of the horses as they all kind of bunch up and draft in behind. As we come down to the halfway point, big move from Grit and Grace. We hit the halfway mark at 102-1. Grit and Grace went boom on the outside and took over the lead now. It's Grit and Grace followed by Choose to Cruise, Control the Distance, and Is He Watching? Now we've got Fallout Girl starting to make a move as well. It is Grit and Grace being followed by Choose to Cruise, Choose to Cruise, Grit and Grace. It's Grit and Grace, Choose to Cruise, Control the Distance, and Is He Watching? And we've got Control the Distance starting to make a move and challenge as well. In a time of 132-2, that is Grit and Grace still in the lead, but look at that. We've got Choose to Cruise, Control the Distance side by side. We have got Choose to Cruise boxing Control the Distance on the inside, and then we've got Followed Girl and Is He Watching at the back of the pack. We've got Grit and Grace now coming around the final turn, heading towards home. If anybody's going to make a move, they need to do it now. Grit and Grace coming around. Grit and Grace is going to be your winner in this one, followed by Control the Distance, and a tight race for third. But at a time of your winner at a time. We don't have the time, unfortunately. We had a malfunction with the clock, the timer clock. But your winner in this race number 5 was Grit and Grace. In a time of 2:01-3, ladies and gentlemen, that was your final time. 2:01-3. The winner was Grit and Grace. We'll make it official in a few minutes from now. It's official, ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 2:01 and 3. 2:01 and 3. Your winner of race number 5 was Grit and Grace, driven by Dean Ray, trained by Lorraine Ray. Grit and Grace, a 3-year-old bay filly by I'm the Pied Piper, out of Dragon Art from Art Official and owned by Lorraine Ray of St. Claude, Manitoba. We'll be back with your payouts in a few minutes' time, but on your order of finish on your program, mark it 12435. Again, 12435, your official top-down order of finish. Again,